Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a United European Community event for you. Grand campaign is off for this week. So I appreciate the UEC for letting me record their event. First round today is going to be the Waterways on Contention. Have not seen that in a very long time. And then our second round, we're going to go to the skirmish on the Cox's push. Before we get into this, thank you to our YouTube members for your support. Your support is greatly appreciated. And our regiments for today, on the CSA side, you have the Army of Northern Virginia, Texas Guards, 56th Virginia, 20th Georgia, the Kentucky Outlaws, and 6th Arkansas, whereas on the Union side, you have the 8th Florida, Midwest Brigade, Lee's French Legion, the GC, the AGL, Serpents Brigade, and the New York Volunteers. So, with that being said, the server pop for today, 222. CSA initially up by 2 on the Union side. In terms of artillery, though, Union's not taking any, CSA is. So infantry and balance will be 3 in favor of the Union side. Frontline reporters for today, showing you our Union perspective. You have Hogg here from the 8th Florida, and on the CSA side, we have Cloud from the Army of Northern Virginia. Appreciate these guys so we can see what's going on the ground while also seeing what is going on in the sky. And if you're playing in this match and recording your POV, send it over to me and I'll put it in the pinned comment of the video. So, as mentioned, have not seen contention in a very long time, and this should be interesting to see, just because the game mode's kind of evolved as time goes on. At least it's played a lot in pubs. UEC, at least to my understanding, is one of the only events that really plays contention, and to my understanding, they play it once a week, but that is by far way more than you'll see with any other event in this game, heck, even the pubs. So, how does contention work? There are many flagpoles around the map. You can see there's one in the center of the screen there. There's 2 rather, within this viewing distance. There's probably one other one that I'm not noticing, but regardless, there's multiple flagpoles on the field, and one of them is the point of contention. It's chosen randomly each time, and each team has to fight over and try to capture that point. Once the Union side fully raises this flag, they will have 7 minutes, I think it's 7 minutes, to hold the point. If they hold it for the full 7 minutes, then they will knock their opponents, the CSA side, down a whole morale stage, and at that point, a new point of contention is chosen. Now, you see the gold timer underneath the black timer. Why is that significant? Well, if the gold timer hits 0 and no one has the point captured, a new point is chosen at random. Right now, if a team is still trying to fully hold a point to knock their opponent down a whole morale stage, and the gold timer hits 0, and kind of overtime phase will start, and the game will let that team kind of finish out trying to capture that point. Of course, if the point is decapped, then a new point will be chosen. So, CSA, they've got about 6.5 minutes at this point. They're making their way, and it should be a good one. So, Union has a little bit of a spread out defense. You got NYV, mostly 88th New York, holding out front, shifting up to support them. You got Serpents Brigade and TKO. A little further back, you got 8th Florida and 13th Georgia mixed in. To the left side, Midwest, holding really far back. You got AGL and GC. They're still moving out at the quick time here. And then you got LFL in the back. I'm surprised they're holding this far back, just because the only place the CSA can hit this point is from this direction here. And, I mean, that's where the CSA is going. I wish this map had a way to cross over here. It'd be a lot more balanced that way. But that's more of a Conquest complaint, because Conquest, you have a point over there, you got a point over here, and then you have a point over there. And the CSA spawn, they can only cross this little crossing here to get across, and so they'll just get trapped. It's kind of funny to watch at times. Very boring, though, after it happens, because it's like, oh, they're trapped, they can't really cross. But CSA's making their moves. A and V, 20th Georgia in front. Behind them, you have more A and V. They got a big group. PG, 6th Arkansas behind as well. And that CSA artillery mentioned earlier is pretty far back. So, the officers in this event, they don't have a Steam chat, so they got to communicate by looking and talking to each other in game. And what's fascinating, Union's starting to volley towards the CSA. You can at least hear the gunfire, but CSA's not going for a direct approach. They're trying to go around the Progress Mill, and I mean, it looks like it's fairly inbounds, good amount of ways this way. So they can flank around if they want, and I mean, it's not a bad idea. This little crossing here, you can't really reload or do any of that fun jazz within it. And, you know, you don't want to cross it right in front of your opponent. If you know the Progress Mill skirmish map where they're fighting right now, it's deadly for the Union to attack on the map while he's trying to cross, because it's difficult. But it looks like CSA is maybe just setting a blockade almost, where they're not going to try to contest the point because they don't want to charge maybe into a heavily defended Union position, get wiped, lose flags, and then Union could push out and try to take the next point, which again is random. But maybe they'll go. Who knows? 6 Arkansas going to be the ones to go. They're not bringing a flag with.
Keep going, keep running.
And I mean, most of the Union team has kind of shifted over to where you would normally expect CSA to cross. And I mean, 6 Arkansas is probably going to be able to get to this point uncontested as long as the Union doesn't notice, which I mean, they've shifted this way, Midwest, 8th Florida. I mean, they're shooting this way, frankly, just responding to A&V's fire, which on top of 6 Arkansas, it looks like 20th Georgia is now crossing as well. And they are bringing a flag, though. And I mean, Union's just, they just walked right around the Union team. And they're going to be for a little surprise. I mean, nice little play there from the CSA side. When's Union going to realize? They can see, you can see around the time when that blue circle is slowly getting smaller. And so Union's notified. They're now turning around to face with that, although it's going to be too late. CSA is going to be able to get the decap. Takes 30 seconds to decap or capture a point. And I assume they're going to start trying to capture right away. Can they hold it?
Keep firing. Independent fire. Hot barrels.
And doing a sneaky little flank. AGL's going around the side. Union's starting to encircle the position. 20th Georgia, look to your left.
Left.
Oh, why aren't they? They have to keep going. I thought they would stop. Gives 20th Georgia a little more time to react. CSA will cap the point. Union surrounding. Rest of the CSA is starting to cross now and get behind the Union team, who's really focused on the point. I think understandably, A&V starting to get some shots on Midwest, getting a couple of them down there. More in the center, though. You got the Texas Guards right on top of 8th Florida. I mean, Union's got to watch it here. Union will win on top of the point, which is huge for them because they can start, one, they can retake the point, but they can start pushing their efforts back to where the CSA is coming from. They're fighting at 2 different angles there, not the best.
Shit. Behind the rocks, independent.
NYV starting to shift where you got some more A&V fighting close range, closer to the point. CSA line still trying to hold. This is a heck of a... They're real close here.
Oh, here they come.
And that charge gets strung out pretty quickly, pretty outnumbered there. Union will get the point decapped. And CSA is making their way closer. They still want to try to fight over this point. I mean, a win for CSA just because, I mean, Union main spawn is right there, right? CSA main spawn all the way across the map over there, which CSA already still rolling the guns forward. But a win for CSA would be to prevent Union from getting this point. They just have to make sure, they just have to decap the point or make sure Union doesn't have it by the time the goal timers and overtime are hit 0. I mean, it'd be a huge win for CSA if Union couldn't win this point, just because, again, Union's main spawn is so close. There really shouldn't be a reason why Union loses this point. So, Union will capture it. At this point, if CSA gets a decap, they'll be able to throw Union, or rather, Union won't be able to win this point at a minimum for the CSA side. Union's got guys moving out of main spawn. And so, again, I think it's 7-minute timer. Man, I haven't seen something for so long.
Stay on the right.
'Cause I see, the thing is, I see contention in pubs a lot, and it's a domino game mode because one side will win the initial point, but right before that side is going to win the point, the other side desperately charges in to prevent their opponent from fully capturing and winning the point because you don't want to lose a home morale stage. But they charge in, they lose the home morale stage, they lose their flags in the charge. The next team just walks up to the point and wins. But let's see if it's different here. I hope so. Contention very rarely is even, at least from what I've seen in pubs, but we know Regimentals is a different scene. Some would say better. I would say so. But some pushing on the point for CSA, 13th, 8th, and Midwest getting on the side of CSA. A&V starting to turn this way to help 6 Arkansas got shot up. And CSA will hold that push, but pulls CSA attention away from the point. The CSA group who did push up next to the point got shot off fairly quickly. And I mean, Union, they have to win this point almost. I mean, obviously you'd want to win the point, but they're losing the ticket fight. I mean, that's been fairly obvious. CSA's just been completely outmaneuvering the Union side this match. And CSA's getting more wipes. But CSA still got time to try and decap this point. Plenty of time at that.
Bathhouse left, jump quick. A and B, Jeff, quit aiming. Move it out, move it out.
Oh yeah, 6th and 1st back here. 6th and 1st.
We're moving, come on, Will.
So I mean, that Union group that got wiped looks like they're spawning back at main, gonna push out. Maybe CSA is gonna try to take advantage of that. A&V's pushing forward. 88th New York initially defending on Union there. Well outnumbered though.
Die.
And it looks like someone's got bucking ball on the CSA side.
How did I miss that guy?
Sure, they'll appreciate Union. More of them pulling up on the side. GC. Could see TKO and Serpent's Brigade a little further back shooting it out.
Get that flag! Yeah!
So A&V wins the charge. I mean, if CSA sent some committed force to the point, they could probably at least decap it. Because, I mean, CSA's, they're kind of trickle charging in. Not trickle charging, regiments are going in independently. And, I mean, Union, they're bloody, but it looks like Union's starting to catch back up on tickets a little bit just because CSA's going in group by group and getting wiped. And it looks like that Union flanking force rolling up again. On the CSA side, A&V flag might get wiped here.
Go back to friendlies.
Get out of here.
Midwest is going to push forward.
We've got a line on our left, mate. Got a line on our left.
CSAC's in the center. They're shifting.
Oh, here they come, here they come, here they come, here they come, here they come.
Here we come, baby. Here we come.
So Union will hold the charge. A little bit of a trickle in from CSA, but they're starting to make moves on the point. 6 Alabama, part of A&V. Pushing on LFL. Holding the right side. Cannot see a thing.
Like, barre-toi. Drapeau, barre.
Kill them all, boys, kill them all.
So that's a clean wipe there. Flag down. CSA Artie, what are you doing? First time we see it today in a team kill. That would have been a nice shot a minute ago, though. That's for sure. Regardless, CSA win on the side. And they're now starting to push up to the point. Again, they just need to decap it. They've got a little over a minute and a half.
Alright. They're right in front of us. Get your loads and shoot into them. Right in front of us across. Aiming south.
Right in front of us,
Fire
boys.
well south.
Independent fire. Hot bears, if you got bucket ball loaded.
Body block, body block.
So, CSA should get this. And Union side very bunched up in the center there. Hey, they're going to go in for it, but it's too late. Huge decap for CSA.
Get out of here, get out of here.
Huge. And, I mean, we're already 20 minutes into the game, and neither side's engaged yet. Can be the craziness of it. Well, where's the next point? All the way on the opposite side of the map. So it's good. Whoever can get across this crossing first likely will get the point. Going to favor CSA. But if CSA can get across that crossing, we'll look at it in a second, but they can shut Union off from getting over there. This is huge swing for CSA side. And I mean, you can see CSA kind of disregarding the Union a little bit and starting to head back to that next point because, again, that's really all that matters. I mean, you're going to get a couple kills here and there that'll help you with tickets, but nothing crazy. Look at the bodies.
Let's go.
So, Union's going to have to move quick, although it's too late for them, I think. Are they trying to cross right here? That's not the worst crossing attempt I've seen. They got to go ways down there. Oh.
Damn it.
The funniest thing I think was one team was trapped on this side, don't remember what side, and they wanted to charge across, and so they popped out of the area here and all fell in, and it's too deep to walk. Some of them drowned, and most of them made it out, but it was terrible. It was pure pub moment. It was great. So, yeah, and speaking of this, I mean, this is the only crossing to get to this side of the map where the point is. And I mean, it's not that wide of a crossing. You're a little slower in the water. You hit the rocks. You got to raise your gun above the head. And I mean, you can just spread out nicely in the bushes. And this applies to both sides, but obviously it's going to be more impactful to the CSA side over here. But you almost wonder, right? If CSA should maintain some presence over here and try to make it so Union doesn't get over here. Because, right? CSA, their whole team could set up right here, form a real nice defensive line. Union's not going to get across, and they're going to be able to capture this point. But the issue is if they capture it, knock Union down a morale stage, and then try to push back out with Union having defensive line here, it's going to be real impossible for them to do so. Now, CSA could play this a little trolly, in my opinion, right? So they don't have to capture this point right now. They have 12 minutes and 16 seconds to capture the point, and if they capture it before then, they can force an overtime. What CSA could do is set up a defensive position right here, not let the Union cross, wait for like 11 minutes, and then capture the point. Because, right, you subtract 11 minutes off the clock right now, it's now, geez, can we do math? It's about the 12-minute mark in the game, then you capture the point. It takes 7 minutes to hold it, and you then hold it for 7 minutes, capture the point. There's only 5 minutes left in the game. CSA could probably lock the game right now if they wanted to, but they captured the point instead. I almost, I'm pretty sure once the black timer hits 0, it doesn't matter how much progress you have on a point. The game just outright ends. And so if there's 5 minutes left, you know, Union can't win the game at that point. So, but it is what it is. You know, I haven't, it was Cornwallis who was telling me about that strategy, at least in pubs anyways, and I was like, yeah, that just makes a lot of sense, right? If the point is heavily favored towards you, you just wait for the goal timer to get close to 0, then you capture it, and you can ice like half the game there. Assuming you actually hold and win the point. So, which, depending on, I mean, this should be an easy point for CSA hold if they can get guys over here in time. But, I mean, if CSA holds for, they got to hold another 6 minutes. We'll have about 15 minutes left. See maybe 1 or 2 more points of contention being fought over. But you got 20th Georgia and 6th Arkansas positioned on this side. A&V's already shifted over with them. Meanwhile, you have a couple CSA regiments still out on the far side. Texas Guards there, and 6th Alabama. Moving up on them is 8th Florida and 13th Georgia. They're getting into a little bit of a firefight there. But looks like TG doesn't care. I'm intrigued to see if Union's going to cross. I don't think they will. Someone's for CSA is getting close on the other side. TG's going in. Uh-oh.
Alright.
Right side.
Break your loads.
What?
Come here, officer.
Too late for
You're
that.
mine.
NYV just did not beat him. Wasn't even looking that way.
Okay.
TG will win that. Meanwhile, A&V is holding a very interesting position. I guess that rock does provide cover. 56, Virginia charging on the opposite side. TG joining.
Virginia, 56.
Tot.
Left side.
Oh!
Oh, Christ. Now get the flag out.
How these guys survive?
This guy.
So that charge will be held there. Although a good amount of damage was... Oh, here comes A&V.
Get the flag. Your flag's mine, boy.
Watch out for team kills. Watch out for team kills. Alright, keep moving. Keep moving, TG.
Oh, here comes 8th Florida, though. 13th Georgia.
Pick up this flag. Stay together, stay together.
That'd be crazy if 8th Florida and 13th Georgia would have run that. They came in very last second. But in the end, CSA wins the charge. 2 Union flags are down. 3rd flag is running away. But CSA is going to be able to hold this point, presumably. I mean, 3.5 minutes left on that clock. Is this CSA flag down over here? Looks like it is. Who is it? Can I see? No, it cannot. I didn't know you could go up the... Oh, you can. Some A and V. Uh-oh. The game's bugged. Ever since they dropped the winter update, the game's been bugged. Like, I'm hitting spacebar to go up right now, and it's not letting me go up. I'm gonna, like, spam all the keys. It's still not working. Why am I attached to the ground? The greatest viewing... Oh! I got lifted up, and then it bounced. Like, here we go. I'm up, and it's bringing me down. Oh, this game was perfect! It was the zombie update they did with Drill Camp. Oh, we're in control. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, don't mind the view. It's like they dropped the zombie update for, what was it, Drill Camp? And that just broke Drill Camp. Drill Camp has not been working since then. I don't, they said they, okay, I don't remember if they said they fixed it for the winter update, because I didn't really play in the winter update. But I don't know if that's working. And then ever since the winter update, the spectator thing has had a bug that I had a long time ago where you hit something and it'd lock it. Whether it be holding down shift or something else. But, I mean, with Union losing that charge there, CSA is able to get a foothold on the opposite side. And Union's first to hit engaged. No surprise there. Union flag still down there. Only one Union group is back out here, but I mean, Union's going to have to win the next point or it's game over. Odds are not looking too good for them, though. LFL is starting to push up. But CSA's got a lot of firepower on this point. Buck and ball as well. So they'll take their shots and back off.
Hallo, wer ist
Ja,
das
komm, Rückzug allesamt, mir nach.
Rückzug.
Nach Nordosten, nach Osten.
Nach Nordosten.
Zurückziehen. Ihr hört meine Stimme, folgt meiner Stimme.
So, about a minute or so until that point is captured. CSA is going to force Union into taking losses, which, you know, it looks bad. It is kind of bad, but you know, it's not the worst thing knowing that you can win a point and then knock your opponent down. But we'll see where the next point is. CSA set themselves out well. Union, I think that's the only point And I don't think they repeat. So, I mean, is there a point down here? Oh, yeah, there is. So, I mean, Union's best hope is probably this point right here, just because their back is to it. You could argue this point, but if the next point's down here, that's going to be a little rough for Union. Rough as in, like, Union won't be able to set up a defensive position. But CSA to knock Union down on morale stage. A little charge happening over here. TG pushing out on SB. Where's the next point? I think it's good for CSA. We'll check in a moment.
TKO Breeze.
Weird hearing Union huzzah to the fact they hit taking losses, but they hit CSA into engage. CSA flag trying to get out in the distance there. Unlikely. Next point is right where the CSA's at. Huge for them. Meanwhile, 6 Alabama trying to run around and pick their flag, but they're going to be squashed up. LFL and AGL kind of around them. LFL going for the rear.
In the water.
Go. Water.
But good play running that into the water there.
Yankees.
30-second despawn timer there instead of the 5 minutes that it would be otherwise. Meanwhile, Union's going to have to win this point one way or another. Not too much time. A and B being flanked.
Wheel right to the right.
Stay in line. Stay in line.
There's more of them, boys. There's more of them. There's more of them.
Right oblique. Right oblique.
Guys, facing back of them here.
Buck and ball them, boys. Buck and ball them. Give it to them. There we go, boys. There we go. Now they're running. Good job.
And that flank's going to push them off a little bit. A little more Union pushing out on the side, but CSA's going to push them.
Through the tree.
Left oblique.
I had 6 Arkansas for you.
Jingle my balls, your balls smell fucking your dead.
I think 88th tried to get a nice little flanking fire, but they themselves got flanked. Comes 8th Florida and 13th Georgia.
Hold these rocks, boys. Hold the logs.
Nice work.
And they'll be able to push CSA off. Hold that charge from them. Union reinforcements is arriving. CSA's got a good amount of guys moving out of their main spawn right now, and Union might actually have a window. If Union can win the point, they could take it. Because, I mean, the point's on their side of this crossing here. And, I mean, again, if they can trap CSA to that side, that can be huge. But they got to move quickly. They don't have a lot of time. I mean, you got A and V in 20th Georgia. 2 CSA flags on this side. Looks like some 6 Arkansas here as well. Union's got to push in, and they got to push in together. They're close, but not totally together yet.
Move it up. Independent, straight in front.
Holy. Well, GC got wiped.
Charge bayonets!
Get into it, Florida. Get into it, Florida.
Oh, shit.
Right oblique. Keep going, boys. Keep going.
Reform here, reform.
There's more of them. Keep going. Get the flag out.
Sorry, Hogg, I love you. I'm sorry. Double quick gentlemen on me. Let's go this way. Group up over here.
Brace right. Charging
On
right.
our right, killer, on our right.
Sorry.
They're coming from the rear.
Only like 4 of them. Alright. Sorry. We're okay.
So CSA will hold the charge there. That's a huge hold for them. Midwest AGL sitting back shooting for Union. Not a whole lot there though. And I mean that hold's going to give enough time for CSA reinforcements to show up. That was Union's chance. And unfortunately that chance is now gone. SB 51st New York back there. Man, because I mean the issue for Union now, they've got guys moving out of their main spawn. And I mean Union still has a considerable amount of numbers here. They have all their flags too, but not the whole Union force not here. It's going to be difficult with CSA now mostly or nearly formed up in their entirety. 3.5 minutes until CSA captures the point. Union will be knocked into breaking. unless they stop it. They have to win this point. Contention is a mode. It's the first to 2. The first to 2 points, the capturing and knocking your opponent down a whole morale stage twice, is going to win the game most of the time. And the first point was a draw. Second point, CSA won that pretty easily. Third point, look in CSA's favor. And I mean, you don't have a, you know, once you get down to morale stage, there's not, it's a rough spot, especially if you lose 2 back-to-back. Just because, I mean, sure, you lose 2 morale stages, you still have 2 more beyond that, but the difficult part is just you're losing tickets too. I mean, the Union's lost a morale stage and a quarter from tickets alone. CSA's also lost the same amount. I mean, you'll notice this with Contention and Conquest that the ticket loss or the trade and kills on each side is fairly even. But it's the flag pulls, whether it be having a majority of them in Conquest or just capturing 1 or 2 more points than your opponent, they do it for you. So, little flank here from 6Al, AGL running right into him.
Yeah, bugger indeed.
Hello, love.
Oh, that unit's gone. Behind us.
And that was a clean little sweep there. CSA starting to encircle. Oh, looks like some CSA charge on this side as well. Union's going to hold that, though. Union has to counter push this. They don't have a lot of time. The issue is Union, I mean, right, they can't all communicate with each other. They don't all know where the whole team is at. But you got to go win. You lose the game if you lose this point.
Oh, here. Keep on firing here, boys.
I mean, I don't entirely remember if the game lets you finish out the action of decapping if the opponent fully captures.
We have like 1 minute left. We need to get the flag. Oh, for fuck's sake.
None of us did that.
Yeah, we need to do it, dot point. Like, I'll try and take Florida left if I can.
Ceasefire.
Florida left face of the double.
Ceasefire.
Florida left.
I mean, they're making a move for it. They can't take too long. They can't be too cute with it. At some point, you just got to go straight in. I mean, Union could have a window here. They must strike hard and they must strike fast. They must attack with everything you have. And it looks like they're trying to go around the CSA right. Does anybody notice? They notice. Again, CSA just has to delay this for another 45 seconds to a minute. Shouldn't be that hard to do. You just got to go, and you can't sit back and shoot this out. Like 51st New York doing here. I mean, it's suicide, but they got the idea here. Union's moving. I think it's too late, though.
Wallace, I'm sorry.
Go.
Oh, God.
Nice arty shot.
Jesus.
Good job. Hold it high.
Did Union win? No, yeah, they did. Okay. It's kind of hard to tell, but I mean, Union wins the charge. They get 3 flags down there. Next point is over by Union spawn. If I'm the Union guys here, I hold here. You have 3 CSA flags down, and you can stop them from crossing. Because if you wipe them there, you know a good chunk of them are spawning in at their main. Union needs to cut them off here, although I don't think they have enough. They don't have enough time regardless. They're down 2 morale stages. They need to win 2 points. It's not happening, but if I were them, I would hold over there. I get why they're gunning it to the point, though, but CSA's, they've won the game there with that cap. Union just taking a little too long there.
Alright, gentlemen, one less volley. Take aim southeast, south.
They don't realize they're shooting at nothing except for that guy right there. Will they hit him? No.
Okay,
Friendlies, flags back up.
I mean, CSA doesn't even have to engage anymore. They can just sit back and you know, enjoy the victory here. Because Union has to... I mean, I'm pretty sure the game mode works like contention or conquest in the end conditions, right? You either knock your opponent down to their final stage of last stand, that's Union's next stage anyways, and then fully wipe their team and win the game. Or be in a higher morale stage when the clock hits 0. If they're even morale stages, though, it doesn't matter how high or low you are in a morale stage. So let's say CSA hit breaking right now and then the round ended, right? If CSA is at a full breaking and Union right now is at, you know, halfway through breaking, a little more than that, but it'd be a draw. It doesn't matter how high or low you are in the morale stage as long as you're in the same morale stage. But, I mean, that's just not going to happen. That draw condition. I mean, CSA is just going to win this by being in a higher morale stage when that clock hits 0. So, I mean, we might see one more push, depending on how this falls out. It's going to take CSA a minute or so to get to the point. But man, what a thing, isn't it? Contention. And I mean, this just kind of shows you how big that first point was on this map. Now, assuming that everything that has happened since the first point of contention has remained the same, which obviously you can't really assume that just because, you know, if something would have happened in this match differently, then the outcome would change a little bit, sure. But assuming CSA win the next 2 points, right, if Union would have won that initial point, and they would have won it quicker, too, then maybe, you know, Union has a chance to tie the game on this point. Because, right, CSA would be halfway through taking losses right now. Maybe a little less than that. Both sides would have a little more tickets if they had moved on the... If Union would have won that first point quicker, or CSA would have won it. But, I mean, that was, again, that's a huge decap from CSA on the first point. Texas Guards is the only CSA group in the vicinity. 56 Virginia, my apologies, they're behind.
Into line, swing it left.
Swing left. In front of us. Take aim. Be fast about it. Above the rock. Steady and fire.
Reload quickly.
I mean, CSA doesn't need to engage, but there's no harm in doing it. I mean, they're not going to lose 2 morale stages in the next 3 minutes. That'd be a beautiful thing, though. Union might charge this, though, just to try to deal a ticket loss or get aggressive. 56 Virginia now rolling in.
Easy shots through the woods.
It's good luck on long range right here.
Texas Guards getting kind of... They're getting destroyed there. 6 Arkansas rolling up around the side, trying to get a little closer. They're just going to go in.
Prevent them from charging in.
No, where are you running? Stop running for that flag, boy.
Back to position, back to position.
Union holds that. Will Union hit last stand, though? That's kind of what I'm curious. I mean, CSA can keep up the firepower. Maybe have to charge it a little bit to make that happen, though. Union still has some tickets in breaking.
Come on, keep on firing. They're still there.
Oh yeah, plenty of shots right on the northwest. Aim low. You see him on the riverbed there.
That's a nice little flank spot. Make sure CSA can't wrap around you. More CSA arrive. 6 Alabama. They're going to go in. Nice arty shot from CSA right as 6 Al's charging in, too. Cannot complain about that. Here comes some more.
Race.
You're back, flag boy.
Keep going.
Get it. Bring it.
Hit the next group.
Get that flag.
Oh my god. I think I just stabbed you, my bad.
You're good.
They might be able to hit him down the last stand. CSA win the charge, get a Union flag for 2. They're going to keep going in. TKO, SB, AGL holding back for Union. Can they hold and not hit last stand? They got 40 seconds.
I surrender. I surrender. I don't want to fight this war. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender.
No, you do not.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
No, you do not.
Stop that.
Keep pushing. Keep
One
pushing.
group left.
Please, go.
Keep moving, boys. Go on these.
Keep sweating. Fucking
Nächste
keep
Welle,
sweating.
Offizier voraus.
Let's move.
Get him, boys. Get him.
Come here, boy.
Stop that.
Keep going.
Keep moving, boys. Keep moving.
Behind you, son. Let's reform. Ow. Reform by me. Double quick.
Oh, it lets you finish out. All right. Well, you learn something new every day.
Let's get that flag down there, Diesel. Let's get that flag down there.
Well, I would assume if the flag gets decapped, the game's over then. Well, never mind. I guess they were good on time. Learn something new every day, I guess. Union's going to hit last stand for sure. Or CSA just waits this out. This match is going to be over, though, in
End this shit. We need to decap it.
a minute and a half, roughly. A little more. Minute 40.
Double quick.
If CSA decaps, though, that should just end the round.
Fucking ball. Press that number 5.
I mean, even if Union held the point, it wouldn't matter. But then again, that just goes. That TSA holding off that first point just is even more important now for holding that. 15 seconds. Feel that decap. They're just throwing bodies on top, and it should end the round, I think.
Let's go.
Unless the refs of the game want to say anything else. Yeah, that'll do it.
I got a flag.
So, yeah, real down at first round. Union needed to win that first point. They did not. Huge on part of CSA. I mean, you could see right here, they just get right around the Union. I don't know if Union realized they could go that far. But there was a huge flank from CSA, able to prevent anyone from winning the point. CSA had the advantage of the next 2 points. Union almost was able to stop CSA from capturing the third point of contention. But a little late on the team charge there, even though it did win. It had CSA, decaps that final point. Good win for CSA. We'll see y'all shortly for the second round. Here we are to start the second round. Cox's push. Server pop right now is 219. CSA outnumbering the Union by a grand total of 1. In terms of artillery, only CSA has the option, and they're taking 4. So infantry and balance is going to be 3 in favor of the Union side. Cox's push is a 10% ticket advantage to the attacking Union side. Union has the 23rd Ohio with the option of the Lorenz and the Springfield 42. And they also have the 36th Ohio with the option of the Enfield. CSA Defense, on the other hand, they have the 5th North Carolina with the option of the Enfield and the Springfield 61. They've also got the 23rd North Carolina with the option of the Enfield, the Springfield 55, but also the Springfield 42. So, rules with this event, no bayonets and no sprinting for the server announcement until the 30-minute mark. And that's going to make things a little difficult for Union attacking. Now, Cox's push, you got a point in the center of the map here. CSA, though, traditionally like defending the corn on the CSA left, Union right, because Union likes to take that corn in its nice little staging area to push the point. It's also really the only place with some cover on the map. TG trying to run out and flank the Union we saw pushing up center, but there's a few Union guys that are going to be able to hit him in the open here and hit them. Holy crap, they do. So, Union strategy, again, they're trying to get into this corn. Once they can get a foothold in the corn, it's really difficult for CSA to push down. I mean, CSA can push down and defend the point by trying to push through the corn, but you push back through the corn after the Union takes it. That's a lot of charging, and that's something Union wants, because it can be treacherous for Union to charge across the open field or the shootout, which can take way too long. So here comes MWB, 8th Florida, 13th Georgia behind. They're double quicking in. That's the fastest they can go. And that's why it can be difficult to push in. Defending that, TG, 56th Virginia, and 20th Georgia. They're hitting some real good shots on a clumped up Union line there. They have to be clumped up for the rules, from my understanding. Center of the map, though, you got 6 Arkansas, A and V, PA, and then the extreme right of the CSA line, you've got more A and V there. Cycling around to the opposite side, Union right falling back, But in the center, you got GC, AGL, and NYV slowly starting to push down the stone wall. Holding back up further right, you got LFL taking shots. And then we saw Midwest, 8th Florida, and 13th Georgia on the right side. So, again, we've seen Union kind of go at this two different ways so far. They try to hit it on the far CSA left. That's just going to be difficult to do since you can only double quick. You can't sprint. They can also push up the center, go down the stone wall, and hit the corn there if they want. They can also use it as area to sit and shoot. But, I mean, the problem is CSA over here are going to get great shots on them. On top of the CSA artillery, which has always been known to do very well on this map. As seen there, briefly. I mean, look at this position. I mean, they only have 2 guns to work with. It always feels like a lot more, at least when I played it. But, I mean, you can see everything from here. It's a great spot to be. But also you'll see Union sometimes like to push down the CSA right side. They'll stage up at those rocks in the open field, then push down here to the half stone wall tree area and either charge CSA out here or move to capture the point. The point, even though it says it's in the center here, goes from this tree here. Very, like, not that wide, but it's very long because it goes from that tree all the way to somewhere over here. We know A&V is at least on it here. So it's a very long point, not that wide. Union has a couple different approaches in the open regardless, so I wouldn't be surprised if Union really doesn't push it anymore until the 30-minute mark. Just because, again, right, no bayonets is not going to kill either side here. It's not going to give one side the advantage, but no sprinting generally will favor
Our general's under attack.
the attackers.
All right, gentlemen, rise up over the wall.
Dude,
You might have to climb it. You have to climb it.
Come on, I can do it. Yes.
All right, let's go.
And I mean, with Union abandoning those walls, A&V is going to push up, use that cover, and get some nice shots on them. I mean, Union is starting to have one group shift over to the CSA right. It's GC, AGL's forming up behind. But this map has always been a little bit of a tricky one for the Union side. I mean, not as tricky as it is now. I feel like it used to be a lot more favored to the Union in the past. But
I saw a lot of blood.
well, at least the past few times I've seen it, CSA's we've got a good advantage on this map.
Oh, what a shot.
Good shot, Shark.
So, and the thing is too, right? Union, right? They've tried pushing forward. Obviously, they can't sprint and whatnot. But regardless, the impact, Union's almost down a half morale stage, and so you know they've come back. They're reforming up. They're going up again. They can make this a shootout. Generally, shootouts favor the attackers.
One line, split out.
Because generally shootouts are fairly even traded when kills. There's so many variables going into if a shot hits on a lot of different people shooting with varying different skills. That was a nice volley. I got a couple guys there. But generally I like to think the shootouts are even trades just because of so many variables applied. Also, I've just seen this in the ticket bars in the past. But what makes the shootout advantage for the attackers is if everyone's trading kills and tickets evenly, and the attackers have more tickets overall, well, over the long run, it's going to hurt the defenders a little more. But the problem is, right, is that a shootout is not going to get you as many kills as a charge. How did those guys die from a volley there? Where they did... What the heck? That might have been a volley from there. Maybe not, though. They're not volleying over there. How did they hit that? Anyways, regardless. You know, I just completely broke my train of thought. Great. The greatest commentary here. With the UEC. But yeah, I mean, it's just shootouts generally for the attackers. It's just a matter of time. Time is the big issue. That's the point I wanted to bring up. I mean, you could shoot it out all day, but it's not going to get you a whole lot of kills, and it's not going to bring the ticket bars down. And, you know, 45 minutes for a match, they start at the 40-minute mark here. It's a lot of time thinking about it, but, you know, not really. It's not enough time for a shootout. If you had infinite time, yes, you'd do great. But one thing you can do, though, to give you more time is early cap. And it looks like that's what the Union is trying to do here. AGL sending some guys forward. You need at least 3 to cap. But they get shot off by A&V here. Early capping will stop that black timer, giving you more time as an attacker to operate. And, you know, generally early cap is generally a good thing for an attacker. Now, the downsides, are, there's two downsides, which one of them really isn't even a downside, it's just a natural effect of it, is if the defenders are down on tickets and they retake the point after you early cap it, early capping meaning capping before the defenders hit breaking, then the defenders will regain tickets if they regain the point during counterattack. So if you're an attacker and you're up by like a morale stage, you don't want to early cap because you don't want to give the defenders an opportunity to regain that many tickets, generally. Nice already shot. But the other part of it is the roles flip. So Union's consider the defender, CSA's then consider the attacker, right? CSA's counterattacking, they're trying to get to the point. Union's defending the point, they're trying to hold it during the counterattack phase. And the Union has to hold the point for a certain amount of time. CSA can retake, but if they hold it for the whole time, they'll win. Only reason why that is important, though, is because the defenders, Union hits last stand, then CSA can retake and win. Very complex. I didn't explain it that well. I'm sorry. What is this charge?
Yeah.
It's working.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, nice arty shot. Might have gotten a team kill or two there. But CSA should try to contest this, right? You want the clock to hit 0 if you're a defender. Union early capping stops that timer. There's almost no downside to Union early capping this, just because it gives them more time to do the shootout, which should favor Union technically.
Yeah, shoot in the back, boys.
But 20th Georgia rolling up on the side. They're on cap, but Union's got numbers. I mean, Union's a little bit in the open. You can see A&V there is just sitting back, shooting it out.
Loads of bayonets. Got independent fire.
Focus fire! Right oblique! In the open!
Let's see some more CSA starting to shift over here. You'll note CSA is keeping a force in the corner to make sure Union can't go there. Union keeping guys back in a shootout.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, there they are.
20th Georgia is now pushing up onto the point. Union's still taking it, though.
They're charging us!
Although they're going to try to charge him out.
I think we should
Retreat, go!
Get into him.
Oh, good job, Artie. Team killing you and people.
Oh, man. So CSA is going to clean that up. They're going to prevent the cap. Some Union pushing down the hill. Well, they're holding right in the open. They get a nice couple of kills, though. They should not stand there for too long, though.
Shoot him up, shoot him up.
Why are they still standing there?
Fix the gun.
We have a wall. Utilize.
Dann wieder vorwärts. Die AD ist gleich wieder bereit. Verluste. 6.
Nein, okay, retreat. Break ranks, retreat.
Break rings.
So, huge hold there for the CSA side. Keeping that black timer ticking down. And I think something to note, right? CSA was charging into Union. Union wanted to retreat, but they retreated way too late. CSA was already on top of them. At that point, just stay in and do the melee. Because,
Let's get out of here.
you know, if they're already on top of you and you just start retreating, they can just kill you while you're trying to run away. If you stay and at least fight, you can at least kill a couple of the CSA while dying. Because if you retreat, everyone just runs away and you lose guys as you're retreating. If you at least stay and fight a little bit, sure, you'll die. But at least you can get some kills when you die. It's the micro tickets that can, you know, maybe make an impact. Who knows? I mean, Union needs some tickets to go their way. They're still down a considerable amount. And, I mean, most of the Union team is shifted towards the center left side. Midwest, the only group on the right, and they're now pulling back. TG for CSA pushing up towards the center rocks here. At least to try to get some better shots. They can also get some flanking fire. Only a half storm wall that way.
Hold your fire, gentlemen.
I'm not right close.
Yeah, this is not looking good. This clock might just tick down to 0 at this rate. I don't know why they're holding in the open field here. They're gonna get shot up there. There's not much cover in the place. That's for sure.
Push the left.
Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep going. Money, are you up?
Let's go.
Fuck!
And I mean, CSA's reacted pretty well to Union movements, all things considered, right? I mean, that corn side's a little open right now, but CSA's got guys close to it, and I'm sure if Union started pushing, they would respond accordingly. But I mean, Union side's spread out, so it'll take them a few minutes to try to coordinate something there. But man, this is... How did these guys get hit? It's CSA is playing real well, and I mean, this just feels like one of those maps. If CSA can play a good game, it's going to be very difficult for the Union side to break through, just because again they got to cross an open field somewhere, and outside of that corn over there, I mean, Union's going to be open in the field even if they do get cover in a half stone wall. I mean, here for example, right, Union's got cover, but obviously a lot of infantry fire that, you know, some of them are hitting, but that already you could see the jam on the ground that it's producing. They just got a beautiful shot of the area. You got a gun right. Oh.
Like Fuller, as long as we are doing great on tickets and time, we're good.
Also, I mean, look at this. They can see everything, too. The Union team is shifting to the CSA center left. They might try to go down for that corn again since bayonets and sprinting's a go.
They are like... Two flags are crossing each other on the middle rocks.
That looks right.
I mean,
the binos in his nose. Oh, you can see a little bit of the eye. Oh, what the heck? Oh! Happy Halloween.
Looks like 3 flags are going right.
Union's doing a lot of moving back and forth here. What will they do?
Right of the bushes. Right.
Oh, they're only operating one gun, too.
Like
or maybe this one's just pre-aimed and they're not firing that yet.
Oh, they might be pushing.
Oh.
And...
Yeah, they're pushing.
Yeah, right of the rocks, right of the rocks, right of the rocks, on the bush.
No, this is about to be a beauty of a shot if they stop in the rocks.
3 flags there now, 3 flags there.
Here we go. Boom. And it looks like Hogg, the frontline reporter, was hit by that. Some Union charging in. LFL's going in.
Fuck that officer!
What is this?
Get him, boys, get him!
Oh, please don't say.
You got a valid attempt, so sorry.
What's the next line? Next line coming in.
Oh,
They're really...
You know what? That was a valid attempt.
Get him!
you tried.
Reinforce the line! Reinforce the line!
I don't think that's necessary.
Man, this map's crazy.
Union's just trickling in group by group, and CSA can just defeat in detail. This is a little sad.
Oh god, blast them! Get him down, boys! Get him down! Step out the wall!
You know what?
Bye.
This was a...
Don't you sleep.
Keep them barrels hot!
attempt.
Is that it? Oh, one more?
Come on, shoot him.
Bro, how am I skirmishing?
What a hold.
From the line left.
But, yeah, Union, I mean, they just went in group by group by group, and they got pounded for that. And I don't know if there's just a miscommunication, or one group went, like, screw it, and then another group was like, oh, we need to help them out, and then the third group was like, oh, we need to help out this charge, and then it was just all too slow. And that together, they paid the price for it. And I mean, Artie's hitting shots. Props to these guys. Who are they? And the Texas guards there. They're hitting a nice couple of shots here. I mean, you should hit them. Yeah, at this point, there's only a few points Union likes to go on this map. My goodness, you should be hitting them at this point. And they are. There's a little bit of a skirmish going on. Who would have thought there's skirmishing going on in the skirmish game mode? That's a wild thing to think about if you think about it. Don't see that too often. NYV and MWB shooting it out. Yeah, maybe saw some TKO there as well. 6 Arkansas, 6-7 Arkansas, 56 Virginia, 20 Georgia, and some Texas guards as well. Shooting it out for CSA. And it's over a morale stage difference. Who's going to hit their next stage first? Surely someone will hit it in the next 39 seconds. I mean, Union hasn't done too much of as a team yet. CSA will drop first. Unfortunate. But, I mean... Union's just gotta talk together and figure out something. I mean, like, they've gone in on this side. You can, if you want to call it as a team, but it was really just a group going in, another group going in, then another group going in. It wasn't really together. Union's gotta talk about, do something together and actually be near each other during it. Not an easy thing to do, though, by any means, but, you know, you gotta do it to win the game.
We've got bayonets. We can go in with the bayonet.
And they're going hard right. I mean, if they can go in together as a team, I mean, you still got some Union over there, but it is keeping some CSA distracted. So, I mean, if Union can time this up and hit it together, they could have a chance to get the corner. They're down on morale stage, though. That's not an easy thing to climb back out of. They can try, though. Early, I mean, time's not really too much of an issue almost at this point. And I mean, here's the thing, right? If you got guys going center and then guys trying to go around the side, I mean, they're just not going to hit together. Will it work, though? We'll see. 8th Florida and 13th Georgia first to go. NYV to their left.
As far right as you can, boys. We've got friendlies behind us. Go, go, go. Behind you, Jim.
Surprising amount getting to the corner. Will it work?
Push them out of the right, out of the right.
On the right, right, on the right. Follow Stewart, follow Stewart.
Direction west. Come on, to the next stone wall.
Die drücken, Jungs, die drücken.
So Union's going to win the charge there. That's a huge win for them. A little battered, but still alive. Some CSA right reinforcements, but you also got Serpent's Brigade up the center here. Not enough from CSA, so Union's going to win the corner position. Uh-oh, here goes some more.
Yeah, keep going. Keep shooting.
We didn't know.
What? Lacey, what was that?
Oh, roll down the wall, roll down the wall.
I stabbed you.
So Union will win the corner. That's a start. They're still down by like a morale stage, though. And, I mean, it's going to be a question of can they win on these ticket exchanges. They can cap the point. If I'm Union, I really cap this as soon as I can.
Go cap.
You know what? He's not.
Just because right now, if I'm CSA, obviously you want to retake the corner if possible. And CSA might charge in to try to get it, just to retake the corner and reset things. They have a lot of tickets they can afford to charge in. But with so little time left on the clock, if I'm CSA, I sit back and wait. And I see how long it takes for the Union side to early cap the point. To stop that timer. Because if you can kill as much time as you can without losing casualties, go for it. Only concern, though, for Union, though, I guess you could think about, too, and this is what I wanted to talk about earlier that I was explaining pretty poorly. But if Union early caps the point, early capping before the defenders hit breaking, CSA is counterattacking and trying to retake the point. Union is defending the point. So what that means is the role switch. Union can then hit last stand, CSA can hit final push. That's final push normally the attacker stage, last stand normally the defender stage. But the thing is that if during a counterattack phase, CSA pushes Union, the defending team now, into last stand and retake the point, they automatically win the game. And
Yeah, there's a flag.
there will be enough time in the counterattack for that to happen, especially with Union being down a significant amount of tickets. And so, I mean, you can argue one way or another if it's a good idea for Union to early cap here. Union should maybe wait to see if CSA is going to engage them, and if not, then go. But it looks like CSA is going to engage, and Union is going to cap. Here comes 6 Arkansas.
You are cute. You are cute.
Keep charging, keep charging, keep charging.
It's my flag. That's my flag now. My flag.
Keep charging, KG, keep charging.
Get that flag, get that flag.
Over the wall, and charge into them, boys. Over the wall, charge into them. Kill their flag. Nice, nice, nice.
Okay.
So Union will early cap the point. CSA win out on the charge, getting 1 Union flag down. CSA flag down in the corner there. CSA has got 12 minutes now to retake the point. If they do, they regain tickets if down, but they're not down. CSA should try to hit Union in the last stand here. They have 11 and a half minutes to hit Union down over a morale stage. If they do so and retake the point, they win.
Stop panicking. Doesn't fit you.
51st on the right, come on. Right into line, merge. Right, 50 defend the fire. Hold your.
Get the flag. Charge the flag. Charge.
Charge.
Let's go, boy.
Yeah. Sorry.
And CSA is going to lose 2 more flags there. So I guess everything kind of fizzled out and Union held the corner. What the heck? All right. Fair enough. Looked like CSA was going to hold that or at least gain a little bit of ground, but yeah, not enough. So, I mean, oh, charge over here. Union trying to throw CSA out.
Oh, you messed up. You charged into the wrong ones. The wrong ones. The absolute wrong ones.
Keep fighting, keep fighting, keep
So a little bit of a trade there. Union hits breaking. So CSA's got 2 ways to play it at this point. They can try to retake the point as quickly as they can, get the black tower moving down again, or they can try to hit Union in the last stand, since now they're the defending side. Either option works for them. I mean, they're up over a morale stage, and so, I mean, Union doesn't have enough tickets to, you know, be able to catch up.
They fell back.
They just don't. They'll probably hit their final stage, whether it be a final push or last stand, depending on if there's an early cap or not, before CSA even get close to last stand. And so, A&V is going to take the decision to retake the point here. Again, it's not a bad idea. Both options there are good ideas. Doesn't hurt. I mean, CSA's just played a strong match, so kind of regardless of what happens, they're in a good position.
Hello, Tap.
Keep shooting ye.
How we doing, buddy?
And I mean, Union can try to play this a couple of ways. They can try to outright hold a counterattack phase, which again, if they're at risk of hitting last stand by doing that and CSA retaking. Or they can just try to capture the point and win automatically once CSA hits breaking normally. But, I mean, CSA is going to be up so many tickets that Union's going to have to outright win probably 2 charges to make something happen. But, of course, we'll see what happens. TG, 20 of Georgia, get behind the Union team, trying to pick up some of these despawn, or not despawn flags, but down flags. One of the flags that was down did despawn. I don't know if Union's picked up on CSA being behind them. Now they will.
Somebody light face. Triple quick punch. Touch bayonets.
Where's this Union group going? I already shot.
Kill them all. Kill them all. Keep killing surrender, boys. There's still loads of them in the corn. There's still some.
So CSA win that charge, but some Union went after CSA flags. LFL did, but TG's got numbers. Looks like you got Serpent's Brigade now pushing in, trying to wipe some CSA. More CSA reinforcements moving down from the top of the hill.
There's still more. Watch out. Watch the flag.
Why is that? How is that CSA flag running right through the Union lines?
Oh, Don messed up.
Jack and Durham.
I don't know how Jackin made it out of that. But it's kind of a trade of a charge there. Union, you know, won't lose any flags there. Won't lose the ground since CSA backed off. CSA is able to get their flags out. That one decent a ways out. But looks like Union's going to try to early cap again. And so we saw that there was a 12-minute counterattack in the initial early cap from Union. And it was 12 minutes because CSA wasn't engaged. Now that CSA isn't taking losses, it's only going to be a 7-minute counterattack time. And if I'm Union, there's no way you're catching back up on tickets at this point. The only way Union can win this game is outright holding this counterattack for 7 minutes. And they need to have more bodies on point when the clock hits 0 to... When I say clock, I mean the gold timer hit 0 to win the game. Never mind, it just gets stopped. CSA has some nice shots. 6 Arkansas has a couple guys on it as well. I mean, that's the only way, because the issue now is there were 2 ways, right? Union could early cap and try to hold and win. Or they could try to hit CSA into breaking and then capture and win the game. Union is down a morale stage in a third at this point. And Union's going to hit their final stage of final push way before the CSA side hits breaking. Final push, the attackers still have infinite tickets. It's just that black timer's going to be lowered to a couple minutes. And I mean, they could probably still hit on the breaking even in that final push stage, but it's a tricky business. It's going to be very difficult. Got some CSA pushing up. They're sorry, Union, AGL. They can't go up too much further before it's out of bounds for them. And they'll get a nice couple of shots.
Fire Richtung Nordwest.
Fire will, commence, firing.
Fahne rechts im Mais gleich.
Good. 6 Arkansas, 20th Georgia pushing down the left side again. If they notice AGL's there, they could get a nice little wipe. CSA keeping a couple guys on point to make sure it's capped. 56 Virginia and some 6-7 Arkansas guys. They just want that clock to keep ticking down, and they got enough tickets to hold it out. What's more likely, though, is just a final push knocking down that timer. Of course, we'll see how aggressive both sides are. AGL going to try to charge out some rocks here. CSA guys didn't realize those were enemy. I wouldn't think so as well. But AGL did not bring a flag with them. Not a bad idea trying to go deep into enemy territory without it, just so you don't lose it. LFL's getting hit. And 20th Georgia, 6 Arkansas collapsing in from multiple sides. They get the wipe. LFL flag is down. There's SB notice.
People coming from the corn. Be prepared for
I think we should look towards the corn.
Behind! They're charging!
Behind.
Avenge the colonel.
Northeast, coming in northeast.
On the rock wall, on the pin!
Yeah, we didn't say charge. Happy, get back here with the Hearies.
Union's got guys moving onto the point right now.
Hey boys, look northwest west. Look northwest west.
They needed a cap when they were trying to cap a minute or two ago.
Georgia, 20 Georgia, there's a small.
They're gonna early cap and just hit last stand. This game's gonna be over.
Nice boys. Keep up the fire.
Keep piling in, boys.
I mean, that is 88th New York on point trying to cap.
Oh, God. Jesus.
One, two.
We got
together now.
This man. This is... CSA has been dominating this today. Holy crap. I mean, 20th and 6th Arkansas now are getting great flanks on the Union side. Union aren't able to cap that. And so, Union's going to hit final push shortly. Again, infinite tickets for Union at that point. Rather, if they die, they can still keep spawning in. But it's just that black timer's going to move down to a few minutes. I mean, Union could still capture the point at that time. It's just if they capture it before the CSA hit breaking, then it'll be an early cap and Union will instantly be flipped in the last stand. So, this game's pretty much lost for Union at this point. A&V's got a couple guys grouped up far forward.
For a second. I want to see what that group's going to do.
Yeah, I'm watching
Friendlies have retaken the corner now.
And so, I mean, Union's really only chance is to hit the CSA into breaking and then capture point and win.
Stab and go, stab and go, stab and go, stab and go.
Right there, right.
Damn, bro. Get the fuck up, no time for napping.
I'm like hell, flag.
I'm stuck.
Come here, boy. Kill what? Who are you killing?
Come down.
So that charge will fizzle out there, but it hits Union into final push. And why is there a Union flag over here? It looks like Union tried to charge over there, but it failed. So, if you're curious, the amount of time that is remaining when final push is hit is different on each map. It's the amount of time it takes to get from your main spawn as an attacker to the point of contention 2 times without bayonets and reloads. So, I mean, again, Union's, they've got 2 minutes, 40 seconds. They can keep spawning in. It's just that limited time, and they need to be charging. They can't sit and shoot it out at this point. I mean, 2.5 minutes, not a lot of time to hit someone down over a third of a morale stage. And I mean, just zooming out here, Union team, very spread out right now. Very spread out. I mean, these guys aren't going to be in the fight for another minute and a half. And so they're probably just going to run up and try to charge that point. But we'll go around from the CSA side. They just responded quick enough to whatever the Union was doing. And, I mean, the Union was eventually able to win. The corner there was a good charge from Union team there. CSA was spread out. Union was running around a lot. Then they all gunned it down the hill. And was able to get that corner. But the problem was by the time they got down there, I mean, they were down a low morale stage. And you're not rarely going to come back from that, especially this late into the game. But Union pushing out, multitude of groups here, trying to get on that point, trying to early cap.
Get on point. The flag.
Union caps it, they'll hit last stand. And if CSA retakes, they'll win the game automatically. It's kind of an inevitability at this point, though, but it's really the only thing Union can try to do. Honestly, Union should have probably charged the CSA first and then try to go for point, but nonetheless, 6 Arkansas, 20th Georgia are going to charge this out, try to prevent them from capturing it. A&V is going to collapse for the other side, and they're pincering from all fronts. 44, baby! Nice, already shot.
TKO deserves this win.
Yankee, right away.
And a few more Yankees alive, LFL.
That's my pistol now. Don't say that.
And that's going to do it. Huge 2-0 from the CSA side today. Really, really well played match from them. They've earned the 2 wins that they got here today. They just simply outplayed the Union on multiple fronts.
You guys can hold here with us.
There's my star.
Oh, shit! That was definitely
Uncalled for. CSA artillery, wow. Man, I want to see the casualties jump up there at the end. Looks like they just fired another shot in there. Oh, man. But, yeah. Really well done from the CSA side of things for USC. Or USC. USC Trojans. What a college. They suck. Anyways. Thanks to the UEC for letting me record their event today. Good 2 rounds. Nice to see contention after a long while. Not that I care too much for the mode, but you know, it's still good to see things every once in a while. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel more, go beneath the video and hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment in the Bombard videos and get an additional broadcast per week. By that, I mean you can get early access to our condensed broadcast. Still getting used to changing that verbiage. But if you're playing in this event, send me a link to your POV. I'll put it in the pinned comment of the video. Appreciate you guys. It means the world to do this every weekend. Hope you all had a good Christmas and a Happy New Year. God bless, and we'll see you in the next one.